Welcome to our channel. It's nice to see you again for today's video. Restaurant owners and chefs around the world create sophisticated, lavish culinary experiences for people who want a unique experience. It's hard to imagine that someone can spend more than $10,000 on a dish. In fact, wealthy people are willing to pay even more for the food they like. Let's take a look through a number of dishes that only the super rich have the opportunity to enjoy and see if you're rich or not. Let's watch today's video. Ayam Cemani. If you are eating a black chicken drumstick, then you may think this chicken is sick or its thigh is injured, but maybe you're enjoying the world's most expensive chicken. It's been dubbed the Lamborghini of the poultry world. The Ayam Cemani chicken breed is considered to have originated from the Indonesian island of Java. They're a prime example of hyperpigmentation syndrome. Some other breeds with a similar phenomenon are the black chickens of the Hmong people in Vietnam and the Swedish chicken Svarthörna. In the past, only rich people could raise this breed. Not only are the skin and feathers of Ayam Cemani chickens black, but also their bones, meat, and organ. But its eggs are still white as usual, not black as many people may think. In the US, if you want to own a pair of purebred chickens, you will spend more than $5,000, and the chicks also cost hundreds of USD. The US government is afraid of bird flu, so it's not allowed to be exported, but people still sell it on the black market. The unique flavor of this chicken is extremely delicious, so it costs $1,000 per kg. If you were to buy it in Indonesia, the price is just $200 per kg. Bluefin tuna. Sushi is one of the traditional dishes of Japan, and tuna sushi is considered to be the most expensive dish. Among them, bluefin sushi is called by sushi gourmets as the black diamond because of its price and how rare it is. The popularity of this dish has skyrocketed since the 1980s, when it became an ingredient for sushi. For a long time in Japan, bluefin tuna was considered a low-grade meat and a byproduct because of its bland taste. It was even used only for cat food. Oh, is it maybe because of this that cats are the king now? A special thing that makes the tuna sushi slices so expensive in Japan is the strict process of catching and preserving the fish meat. This has made tuna to be the highest priced fish in the world, and in a 2013 record, it was sold at the price of 1.8 million USD. These fish are caught one by one, but are killed quickly so that they don't struggle or lose blood. If you want to buy a kilogram of this fish, you may have to spend $16,000. But if you just want to taste a little bit, then you have to spend $65. Today, the number of ocean bluefin tuna has declined dramatically due to overfishing. Some Western countries have banned the fishing of this fish, but the situation hasn't improved. Densuke watermelon. We can't ignore the Densuke watermelon, as it's among the most expensive fruits in the world. This specialty is only available in Toma, a small town located in the Kamikawa district of Hokkaido, Japan. This black watermelon is known as the king of the melons. It has an unbelievable price because only a few dozen fruits are picked with each harvest. It's estimated that about 10,000 fruit are harvested here a year. This melon has a rich, fruity sweetness with a luxury, shiny black skin that is rarely found. At an auction in 2009, people used to sell it for more than $6,000 for one, making people stunned. Matsutake mushrooms. So, we've learned about a Japanese fruit worth the value of a SH scooter. And now, let's learn of an equally expensive food found there. This country never lets us down with their stunning luxuries. Recently, the country of cherry blossoms continues to cause a fever with a mushroom that costs more than $2,000 per kg. So we thought it should be included in the dishes for rich people. This luxurious mushroom is matsutake. With a small amount and extremely high price, this mushroom is still a dish that attracts gourmets from many parts of the world. Why is it so expensive? Because the matsutake mushrooms grows only on the rare red pine roots and lies 10 cm underground in August. But for the fungus to grow, the pine forest shouldn't contain any impurities, so the red pine forests must be strictly controlled. Because it's not possible to artificially grow mushrooms on the trunk of pine trees, as well as the very hard conditions for fungi to grow, the cost of matsutake mushrooms is skyrocketing. Besides, it's rich in vitamins and it tastes so delicious. Well, I have just heard about it and haven't tasted it, but in general, it's delicious and it can be used for a lot of dishes. Weasel coffee. When looking at the most expensive dishes in the world, we had to look at weasel coffee as well. I'm sure you've all heard of weasel coffee. This is a special beverage, classified as a rare luxury product in the world. It's estimated that 1 kg of weasel coffee can cost up to $1,000 on the market. And many people also know that the other name of this coffee is weasel feces coffee, and that name says it all. This coffee is precisely extracted from the feces of weasels. It sounds a bit dirty, but this coffee has to undergo an extremely strict process, completely eliminating the unhygienic factors. It goes through a roasting process with special techniques that enhances the weasel coffee's unique taste. But behind it is a whole sad story. Making coffee by exploiting weasels isn't the way to turn it into today's luxury industry. The weasels are captured and have to eat according what humans choose for it. They only eat coffee fruit day after day. As it's a wild animal that's nocturnal, this has caused negative effects on their health and especially their psychology. They bite each other aggressively. Others have a serious nutritional imbalance, even if the poor weasels are returned to the wild. But it's not liberation, as most will die due to health conditions that have been caused after years of exploitation. Beluga caviar. Considered black gold, it belongs to the list of the most expensive dishes on the planet, as caviar is only for the wealthy. The most famous beluga caviar in the world is from Russia. Currently, 1 kg of beluga caviar on the market has a price ranging from $8,000 to $13,000 per kg. Particularly, the white caviar is classified as a rare specialty that is hard to find and has a price of up to $80,000 for a kg. One of the reasons why white caviar is so expensive is that on average, a white sturgeon must be over 25 years old to start producing eggs. The procedure for taking fish caviar is also very strict. One fish with 3 kg of caviar can be used for a party of about 100 guests, not to mention other dishes. Each person can eat no more than 50 grams. Only 2 teaspoons are enough, and each of it is worth hundreds of dollars. The accompanying food is usually just something with little flavor to avoid the caviar from losing its signature fruity scent. Donkey cheese. As you know, most cheese is made from cow, sheep, or goat's milk. But in some places, there are cheeses that come from the milk of very strange animals, like donkeys. And the Pule donkey cheese in Serbia holds the record for the most expensive price in the world. It costs $1,700 for 0.5 kg of cheese. That was the official price in 2016. But on the black market, 1 kilogram of this cheese can be up to $5,800. So, the age-old question, why is it so expensive? Pule donkey cheese comes from the extremely rare Bakan donkey that is grazed on a farm in the Zazavica Millennium Reserve along the Zazavica River in Serbia. These donkeys only exist in a very limited number of about 300 and are in danger of extinction. It's thought that only the donkeys in Bakan can produce donkey milk like this, and some workers have to use their hands to milk 3 times a day. It takes 15 donkeys to produce 3.7 liters of milk, equivalent to about 5 donkeys to produce more than 1 liter of milk. People need 25 liters of donkey milk to make just 1 kg of cheese. This cheese is also very nutritious, but even if you have a lot of money, it will be difficult to buy because it's not available on shelves or even in luxury restaurants. Potatoes labanat, dubbed as the king of potatoes. The expensive labanat potatoes usually cost around $700 per kg. Can you imagine? $700 for those potatoes. Not only that, at an auction in 1996, labanat potatoes were purchased for $500 for a pound, equivalent to $1,200 per kg, making it the most expensive potato variety in the world. The heavenly price of this potato isn't only because of its rich and savory taste, but also its rarity. Labanat potatoes are grown on the French island of Noirmoutier and only yield about 100 tons per year. Not only that, to enjoy this potato, gourmets must be really quick, as it's only sold for about 10 days. People also use seaweed mixed into the soil to add nutrients for the potatoes. Because it's fragile and quickly spoils, it must be harvested by hand and is not attractive to investors. Thank you all for watching the video. Would you be willing to pay for any of the food we mentioned? Let me know in the comments. If you find this video interesting, give it a like and share it with everyone. And don't forget to press the red subscribe button and the bell icon on the side to be updated with the latest news from our channel. And now, it's time to say goodbye and see you in the next videos.